So this is gonna be a really quick update video here on stock market. Dow is up 0.13%, Nasdaq up 0.5%, close to 0.5%, S&P up 0.40%, and Russell 2000 finally green on the day 0.46%. And here on 11 sectors we got on top, energy leading the way, led by Chevron, industrials, healthcare, consumer cyclical, and technology. On bottom, consumer defensive, real estate, utilities, basic material. And if you look at stock market map right here, we got energy leading the way, led by Chevron and also ExxonMobil. And then we got Tesla up 0.5%. And this was the best play today, guys. Tesla, especially, we took a day trade early in the morning, and that was really nice on Tesla. This thing came back up and finishing in the green 0.5%. Amazon was getting oversold. We got a bounce 1.35%. Meta up 0.34%. Google up close to 0.5%. Nvidia finally up 1%. Microsoft kind of a flat day, and Apple stock up 0.47%, but nothing else going on here on the stock market map. Energy again leading the way, and then you got healthcare. Also, some of the big names are up on the day, UNH, and then this one right here, and even some of the other names are up green on the day. And now we're going to look at SPY ETF. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today in this video we're going to talk about overall stock market. But before we dive into this video, please hit that thumbs up button. That is greatly appreciated, and that really helps out with YouTube algorithm. And if you want to support the channel, get my daily trade ideas, my swing trade ideas, 3 days of live trading live in my Discord, definitely check out the Patreon. I'll leave a link down below in the description. And if you are new to this channel, consider subscribing. And now let's get right into it, guys. So on SPY ETF, it's up on the day 0.42%, nothing big. It was a whole bunch of chop right here, and then finally at the end, pretty much at the last minute, we saw that breakout right above this trend line. And now we got that breakout. So tomorrow, guys, this thing gets a pullback down to, I would say, 431. That is going to be a level to watch right here on this 15-minute chart. Now also 431 can hold. Then you are going to see a retest of this high right here. And that is from last Friday, 434. And only if that breaks, the next top, 436, and then the gap above right here on this daily chart, 438.43. So this is going to be a counter trend rally on SPY if that continues tomorrow, but we're not in a bull trend at this moment. So watch out. There's so many fake breakouts to the upside. Tomorrow morning, SPY needs to hold 431. If not, again retesting 430. And if this thing actually breaks 430, guys, you're going to see a lot more selling all the way down to this gap around 422, and then possibly hitting this trend line right here from October lows. Now to the upside, like I said, 431 on that shorter time frame can hold. Then you are going to see 434, 436, and then the gap above 438.43, and then we can possibly talk about more upside and possibly retesting right here 443 on this daily chart. So tomorrow is going to be a very interesting day to see if SPY can actually hold that breakout. And if that holds, you're going to see a counter trend rally in the market. And I called it before that everything was getting really oversold. So we're going to see some sort of a bounce in this market. And we got one. I mean, it's not that big, but finally we got a small bounce in this market. So tomorrow, there's going to be more, stuff that we have to look for. Especially retesting that support around 431 on that 15-minute chart. And if that holds, definitely you're going to see buyers coming in and pushing the price higher, at least up to 434. On QQQ, it's up 0.48%, so nothing big, but again, hitting the support right here, 355, and getting a bounce and closing just below 360. So it's not completely out of the woods yet. 360 can break on QQQ. Then the next stop right here to retest blue line 5 SMA, 362, and then the gap above just under 365, and that's gonna be a resistance to watch as well right here. Now below 360. Definitely we're not out of the woods, and this thing can flush all the way back down to 355. And soon as that gives up, you're going to see more selling all the way down to 350. So keep an eye on this one. Definitely not getting a big breakout. This could be a dead cat bounce unless we can actually get above, I would say, at least in the short term, blue line 5 SMA, and that is close to 362. So keep that in mind tomorrow. 360 breaks. We still have a resistance right here at 362, and then the gap above just under 365. On Dow Jones, it's up 0.12%, kind of a flat day, but this was a nice opportunity that we got on DIA, getting some calls on this dip, 340, and now it's in the money. We took profit and now holding some runners on DIA for more upside, and those are green right now in the money, 340. So 340, I mean, right at the dot, holding at the closing. Tomorrow, 340 can hold. There might be a little bit more upside up to 342, and then the gap above 344.20. Now 340 cannot hold right here, and DIA breaks below 340. The next stop, it's gonna get really ugly all the way down here, 332. So keep that in mind. I mean, this is just getting a dead cat bounce, nothing big, so don't get overly bullish on Dow Jones. So usually I don't share anything with you guys, how I put out my levels and my call outs here on my Discord. And as you can see, I mean, these are money makers today. Tesla, I mean, look at the timing. This is where, usually before the market opens, I put out my watch list and my levels, and then I play one or two or maybe sometimes three things in one day. And look at this, guys. Insane move. I mean, 7:44 a.m. Eastern time, and I got these levels out. Look at it. 240, 238. Tesla buy. 250 calls. What happened? 247. Tesla was down to where? 238. SPY ETF. 426, 427. Where was it? 428 exactly. And what happened? We closed at 432. Now, I didn't play SPY today, but then Microsoft, what happened? Same thing right here, 315. And now close to 320. So that's another winner. But look at here, IWM, 176 to 175. You get 180 calls today. And you're up on your position because now it's trading close to 178. NVIDIA, if we short it around 425, and if you got those puts, I mean, this was a risky trade. So, I do not recommend playing NVIDIA if you have a small account. But still, I mean, it was a $5 drop on NVIDIA. You made really good money on this one. So this is how you get all these levels early in the morning, pretty much 5 days a week. And then when I get in, it will be like this right here that, I got in and I'm holding, and then I'm taking profit right here, holding some runners, and then usually I sell everything out. And if it's a swing trade, it'll be right here. And if you want to join live, then this is where you go. And then we also have a lower tier on my Patreon, and that is basic trade ideas, where I put some trade ideas on Thursdays and Fridays. So as I was showing you guys, IWM actually came down to 175 and some change, and then rallied back all the way up to almost 178, which is the resistance here on IWM. So if you caught this move early in the morning, you made a decent profit on IWM. And I think in this market, if you're making anywhere from 30 to 40%, that is a good profit. I mean, market is actually downtrending and you're pretty much catching a falling knife. So now on IWM above 178, you're going to see this gap getting closed just below 180. We also have resistance at 181 and then 183. IWM stays below 178. Then watch out for a move all the way down to 176 and then the gap below 171.56, and this gap finally today was closed around 176, and that is why we saw that bounce on IWM. So on VIX is down on the day close to 2%, and this cannot get any better. This prediction on VIX, I mean, look at this pop above 18. And in my last video, if you watched it, you know that I said before, this thing can hold above 18. Then you are going to see 20. And also keep that in mind, this Bollinger Band now sitting at 17. Or actually was below 17 right here, guys, around 1678. So this Bollinger Band will continue to expand, but VIX getting over 18, it's not going to allow VIX to stay higher. It's going to pull back. And it actually works pretty much 90 to 95% right here. Bollinger Band on top. Once again, right here, look at this rejection right here. Same thing like today. Even the one right here, same thing. When above, came back. When above, how many times, guys, came back? When above, came back, crushing. And now again today, Bollinger Band on top, not allowing VIX to run over 18 bucks. And now it's trading below 17. So we have strong support here. Looks like around, I would say, $16 to 16.24. Also 5-day moving average on VIX sitting at 16.18. So this should be a strong support on a pullback at around 16 bucks. And if that holds, then you're going to see, a rally back up to the upside, back up to 18 on VIX. So on VIX, I'm actually expecting a little bit of pullback down to 16, and that would offer up some relief rally for S&P 500. But watch, this thing can spike back up to 18. And finally, if that holds and VIX gets that breakout above 18, the next stop all the way up to 20. So on TNX, it's up 2.34%, and this is looking extremely scary right now, guys. I mean, look at this thing took off, and again, not even holding right here on top of the Bollinger Band, sitting at 45.16, rallying again all the way up to 45.46, and pretty much closing at the high of the day. And that is looking really weird for this market because TNX up, $1 up, VIX slightly flat on the day, but then S&P 500 also up on the day. So something has to break, something is gotta give, and we're going to find out this week. This thing can pull back, possibly down to retest right here, and that could offer up some relief rally, especially for big growthy names in the market. And if that happens, you're going to see NASDAQ 100 and S&P 500 rallying back up to the upside, at least getting that, a dead cat bounce in the short term. So this one possibly can retest, but now 5-day moving average right here on TNX moving higher, sitting at 44.35. So on a pullback, you want to watch the support. We also have support right here now around 44.87. So 44.87, 44.35, 5-day moving average, and then the gap fill and the support and the breakout 43.71. And only if this thing actually gets that pullback down here, then you're going to see a relief rally in the market. Otherwise, TNX going all the way up to 46.40. So on dollar, also up, green on the day, massive breakout, finally above 105.88 and touching, actually going above 106, and this is a breakout on dollar. Now also you got a green bullish looking candle here on this daily chart, and if there is a pullback, you want to watch for 5-day moving average right here on dollar, this red line, and that is around 105.63, and that could offer up some relief rally for S&P 500. Now I don't know if we're going to get that pullback at the same time on dollar and TNX, but watch out. If that happens, definitely you don't want to miss that rally to the upside in the short term. So on dollar, guys, now that we got a breakout, we got strong support where? Exactly right up here, and that is around 105.88. And only if that breaks, we also have support 5-day moving average right here, red line 105.63, and then bottom of the channel right here 105.25. So we got strong support on dollar and it's breaking out, and the next stop to the upside definitely close to 107, 106.73. And that's all I have for you guys in this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts on the market down below in the comment section, and I'll definitely keep you guys updated.